Hello, YouTube fans. Just gonna throw a little more content onto my YouTube channel. This time it's not going to be quite so controversial as other things apparently that I put up, which actually I didn't think were very controversial when I did it, but nonetheless. I do have a little project that I've been doing for my new engineering class. I am not teaching social studies this year, but I did. I do enjoy science as well and engineering, so I'm doing a little bit of that. I'm also doing some soft skills regarding business etiquette, handshakes, look people in the eye, and so forth. Anyway, I do want to give a special thank you out to Eddie as being a loyal follower of my channel. I appreciate the time you spend wasting your time with me. So, what we are doing currently in my engineering class is talking about electricity, mainly electrical generation. They're doing research projects on nuclear, geothermal, solar, wind, so on and so forth. But I also wanted to show them a little bit of something that I would do to show how an electrical motor works. Electrical motor works, generally speaking, that you have a electromagnetic field which starts to turn the generator, and then you can use that turning motion, depending on how you do it, to actually turn like a wheel on a Tesla, or you can also use it to generate electricity to turn the motor on a knitting loom. I don't know. Anything that you can change electrical power to kinetic power and rotate something and work from there. So my project is pretty simple. I have a C-cell battery. I have some ceramic button magnets. Uh, these are very cheap. You can get these at any craft store. I got these actually at Home Depot, but you could also get them at Walmart. I've done that before. Because they're ceramic, one, they can break. So if you drop them on a hard surface, they will shatter. And number two, they're not all that strong. They're not like a rare earth magnet. They're not like neodymium. They just they do the job. They're good for if you want to make a magnet for your mom. Just hot glue it to the back of a flower or whatever you make with popsicle sticks, and it'll stay on the refrigerator door. So there's that. And then finally, we have some electrical wire. The electrical wire, as you can see, comes with a little contact point that I've bent into it. And then on the bottom, it has kind of a hug, whereas it's going to be spinning around the magnets and energized by the magnetic field. So first thing you do is you take the battery and connected to the magnets. I do suggest you center that so that it stands as firmly as possible. I do not have a magnetic base underneath here, so it's just gravity. I'm going to bring my wire over that, and I have it then standing on that contact point at the top of the battery, the positive pole. If I give this a slight push, you will notice that given the amount of effort that I just gave to that to make that turn, it should not keep turning. It should have stopped by now if it were just going by gravity. But in fact, it is being powered by the electromagnetic force with the battery and the magnets working together and pushing the wire with positive, negative poles back and forth, and it continues to turn. Now, because I have weak batteries, because I'm cheap, because I have a used battery, that is also because I'm cheap, and because I have a heavy gauge wire, because I wanted heavy gauge wire. I could have used something much lighter. As you can see, it does stop. There's just not enough power here to keep it all going. But if I used lighter wire, like you would see in a dozen other videos that you could be watching on YouTube about this particular thing, you would see that whipping around really fast and continue going. In fact, usually it whipped around just like we have here, that it fell off the contact point, but it's still going around. Again, we go back to the idea that there's not a lot of energy being used here. Certainly this wouldn't be enough to turn the wheels on a Tesla, but you can imagine if you had a big enough battery, like a trunk full of battery, and give it a little juice, you would have the ability to fly off the white line at and reach 60 miles an hour in 30 seconds. 5, somewhere there. Not a big car guy. If it has 4 wheels and it gets me through the snow, I'm happy. Therefore, I am going to finish this little video. Hope you enjoyed it. Kind of mesmerizing having this turn in front of me and trying to keep eye contact at the camera at the same time is an interesting challenge. There is all I have to say. You have a great night. Bye-bye.